Welcome to my live. I am so excited that you're able to join me. We are going to have so much fun. Say hi as you come in so I know that you're here. If you are new and are not currently working with a designer, please just comment the word newbie and I will make sure to send you some Couture information. If you're watching the replay, hi. So what is Couture? We are a fun high-end DIY home decor company used to make different gifts and decorations from your home on a budget. So Couture has so many fun products. We have our Chalkology chalk paste, which is great for chalkboards where you can design and repeat as much as you like. We also have Couture ink, so you can make permanent on fabrics or glass or ceramics. We have hundreds of reusable silkscreen transfers, lots of fun tools, and a full assortment of different surfaces for all of your projects. You want to make sure you join my Chalkaholic VIP group. This is where there's so much more fun and there's specials. You can also sign up for a workshop. I love to hold workshops and share my love of Couture. We also have Club Couture. This is a fun mail subscription where you get an exclusive transfer and chalk paste sent to your home every month for the low price of $19.99. You can also host your own private party, get your friends and family together and make your own projects. You can also become a designer and start your own empire. There's so many different ways with Couture to make money. If you are excited about any of these things, please just send me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So don't forget, in my Chalkaholic VIP group, if you post a picture of your finished project, you will be entered in a drawing for a free transfer every month. How exciting is that? So without further ado, let's go on and let's chalk this project. Thank you so much for helping me, and let's chalk.
Hi, everybody. Hello, hello, good evening. Hey, Carrie. How are you doing? So, I kind of had a small hope that the June Club Couture was in my mailbox today, and it was not. So we are going to do the project that you guys voted for this morning, okay? And I'm going to show you what you voted for here. Say hello as you come in so I know you're here. My eyes look. Oh. I just finished just my second day of work and you think I worked 7 days already. Yep. All right. So the transfer we're going to do tonight is going to be super fast and easy, and we are going to do this homespun flag, and you can see that there are two. Let me show you my screen here. So there are actually two transfers in one here. We have this half, which has the outline of the stars. Everywhere that you see that is white is where your chalk paste is going to go through. And then we have the stripes. And then the lower transfer will do the stars and then two stripes. So there are little registration marks on the reusable silkscreen transfer, so that you can do one and layer it with the other. I think it'll make more sense when I cut that. And the surface we are using today is our 6.5 by 18 box frame. So this is not a chalkboard. This is one of my favorite surfaces from Couture. It is a box frame, and I have already waxed this. So you have the front here. And it has this nice light wood background, and it has like a box frame with some depth. And then you also have a back side here that you can also chalk on the back. So you kind of get two surfaces in one here, okay? So we are going to get this started here. I'm trying to see if you guys can be a little straight, but I'm a little crooked as usual. We'll go like that. We'll go like that. And I'm going to take my homespun transfer, and I'm going to open this bad boy up. I've really been wanting to do this one for quite a little bit, and this is going to be such a super fast project because we're only going to do 1/2 of this transfer. All right, so we have our homespun, and there's a cut line right down the middle. So I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut this. So how many of you are going to put out some patriotic decorations? Maybe you already have your Memorial Day decorations out for Memorial Day, but I know a lot of people also like to celebrate independence. So if you can imagine this, we have this layer which fits perfectly in our box frame. And on both sides, on the left side and the right side, we have registration marks. And then on the left and right side of this one, we have registration marks. These are not numbered, but I don't think it really matters. Hey, Vicki, how you layer them or which one you do first, because it's not a layered project. It is, they're not touching. So as you can see, if you put the registration marks together like this, you would just have 2 stripes in the middle here. So if we were doing a chalkboard, or we were doing, hey Tanisha, if we were doing a different type of surface that was dark, then I could do red and white stripes. And then I could do blue stars with a background. But the background of this surface is actually very light colored, almost like a white. So I think that we can, hey Sue, just go ahead and put this transfer directly on our surface and just chalk this. If we wanted to, we could then, if we wanted to be fancy, we could always put the double layer on the back, or we could do something for the fall on the back. We could have done any other occasion on the back. That way, instead of needing to store your box frame somewhere, you could have it sitting on your shelf one way, and maybe it's 4th of July, and then all you have to do is flip it around the other way, and maybe it can say happy birthday, right? So it can be whatever you'd like it to be. So make sure that if you are not in my Chocoholic VIP group, you're going to want to have the link, because after this video, you may find a little bundle deal where you can get your own box frame and your own transfer. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and move my box frame to the side because we're gonna have to prep our transfer. So I'm going to put the layer we're not gonna use aside, and I'm going to do this just for my own sake. I'm going to put a number 1 and a number 2 on here, and then I'm going to write a 1 and a number 2 on the back, just so after I use it I know how to clean it up, okay? That way I know what goes with what. I'm going to get out my fuzzing cloth. If you don't have a fuzzing cloth, you can use a soft towel. We just want some of the lint so that we can soften the adhesive, so that when we pull this off our surface, we don't stretch our transfer or damage our surface, especially if you're using like a local craft store chalkboard. You don't want to pull up any of the spray chalk or whatever is on there. And if it is wood, you don't want to pull up a lot of those little wood fibers, which is the main reason why you want to wax. I used a Minwax to wax my surface, but you can also use one of our Chalkology chalk paste wax that we have here, okay? And what that does is it has a protective barrier so that if you have wood especially, it will not run into the grain of the wood, and it will, hey Ashley, it will lay nice and even. And if you have a chalkboard from another company that you want to use, you can use the chalk paste so that you don't get the ghosting. Have I shown you guys the ghosting lately? So for example, this is a chalkboard from another, hey Dawn, hey Courtney. You see this ghosting on here? This was a chalkboard that I put our camper on, but when I went to wash it off, you can still see it. This will not happen with a Couture chalk surface because of the quality that they have, but if you're using an off-brand chalkboard, you definitely want some chalk paste for that, okay? So now I have my... Dawn, sorry I was a little short with my message to you, but I was trying to go live as I was replying to your message. But let me know if you need help with your order. Even though I am working this week, I am here to help you. So just let me know if I can help you with your order. If you guys saw in my Chocoholic group last night, I posted some of our retiring transfers. It is that time where we're about to have a brand new catalog, and they have to make room for the new stuff. So make sure you grab some of the stuff that you wanted before they're gone forever. There are transfers that will retire July 1st. There are transfers that will retire August 1st. But even though it says they're retiring then, if they were to sell out, then they would be gone. And I have a way of looking to see what's going in low quantity. So you can always let me know if there's something you have your eye on and you're trying to prioritize what you want to order. So I am just getting all the air bubbles out of my little flag here. Can't see around the little corner here. Anytime there's a lot of screen, you want to make sure you get the bubbles out, because remember, bubble is trouble, and we don't want any trouble. I need to lift this little corner up because I have some air here, and you could use a little squeegee and just get all of that. If you have air bubbles in your silk screen, it will look really clumpy and kind of be chunky. That is good. Let me just see there. I'm getting all of that out. Dun, dun, dun. I have this one little bubble there that's being stubborn because I can't see because of the glare of the light. Let's see. There we go. There we go. Getting all of that. Do, do, do. And I will take a couple extra minutes just to make sure we do have the air bubbles out, because this is wood. And if we came across a big air bubble and I chalked the air bubble and it became chunky, I'm pretty much gonna have to deal with it. Wood is not as forgiving as chalkboard, and even though it's wax, sometimes with wax you have some time and you can correct things like that, but we just want to take our time and make sure it is right. And then I'm just going to make sure that the ends are good. You could even take your 4-inch handled squeegee and get any little things out. Okay, I think we're good. So I'm having a hard time deciding. I know I want candy apple for my stripes, but I'm having a hard time deciding between, hey Deborah, Liberty or Midnight Sky. Liberty seems like it's the obvious answer because of the name Liberty, right? So maybe we'll just go with Liberty. All right. All right, so now we have this, and I'm going to work in 2 sections. We have our blue stars and we have our red stripes. I'm going to open up my candy apple chalk paste, and we just want to look at the texture. We want to make sure that our chalk paste is the consistency of sour cream or yogurt. What sound, Courtney? That sound makes me cringe. What sound is that? This sound? What sound? I didn't hear a sound. And then this is our Liberty. You'll have to tell me what that is. I still haven't checked if you sent me your address. The sound of Liberty makes you cringe? Is it because of that commercial? Liberty, Liberty, Liberty. What? I don't know why Liberty. Or are you just saying there was a sound that made you cringe, but you think we should pick Liberty? There's such a delay on here. We're just going to go with that. And this consistency here is pretty good. I had a little dry layer on the top because for some reason my chalk paste was laying on its side. So a lot of the chalk paste kind of went that way. So we're going to go ahead and do the Liberty. And I'm going to take my small squeegee and I'm going to dip it right into the jar and load up my small squeegee. Oh, me rubbing the silk screen like nails on a chalkboard. And then I'm going to just squeegee on down on the silk screen with our Liberty. The wood is a little porous opposed to chalkboard, so you'll notice some of it actually seeping into the pores. There. Oh no, I think I might have chalked my registration mark, not thinking about it. But that's okay. I think we'll have enough time to wipe that up since it's waxed. We'll see. Or it'll just be an extra decoration. I'm going to get off all the excess chalk paste and put it back into the jar. Okay. I have a line from the excess. I'm just going to get that down. And I'm going to do the paste and peel method with my clean hand. And that just means that I'm going to pick up the side and I'm going to peel this way. I love the way it has the speckles in it. Dun, dun, dun. We have a tiny little spot from the registration mark and I'm just going to grab something to wipe that off. We are already halfway done. I'm just going to take this and get off that. And yeah, see, because that was waxed, it came completely right up. And then I'm just gonna let this set a second. I see a lot of thumbs up. Thank you very much. Okay, now we're going to put that side back down and we're just going to make sure that where the stripes are, that we didn't create any air bubbles. Either that or I'm just trying to find a reason to rub the silk screen for Courtney. Alright, do have a tiny bit in there, so I'm just going to check it again. I may have lifted it a little too much. I'm just going to burp that out a little bit. All right, so now we have our candy apple red, and I'm just going to take another small squeegee, and then I'm just going to chalk over the silk screen there. I think I just did the same thing on that side with the registration mark because I was trying to listen here. second one. And then we have our third one. So we have our red stripes here. I'm just taking off all the excess. I'm putting it back in the jar. All right. I'm going to take up the rest of my silk screen. And we're just going to continue to pull it on over. Look at that. Look at that. And then I'm just going to leave my transfer right here so I can take it to the sink. I'm going to find a clean spot on my cloth here. And get off that little mark where the registration mark was. I need to get more water. This is super cute. I'm trying to not shake the whole entire table, but I am because my table is not a good table. Okay. All right, you guys ready to see this? Let me dry it first so I don't put my finger on it. Hold on. Okay. So now, are you ready for this? Look how cute this is. This is perfect 4th of July. What do you think? I love it. Let me show you guys. Look at this. I think it turned out perfect. I think it turned out very perfect. So this is our project for tonight. This is called Homespun Flag. We only used half of the silkscreen transfer, so we could so thank you, Deborah. Thanks, Sue. Yeah, super easy. You guys saw how fast this was. We could have been done sooner if I wasn't running my mouth, right? So again, make sure that if you're not in my Chocoholic VIP group, you head over there. I'm about to post a little bundle special. And if you have not RSVP'd for my mystery hostess party, please let me know if you want to be added. I can send you the link. I did add a video in there yesterday that is like an explanation video. It's going to be a lot of fun. It starts on the 11th, and there will be some games and prizes and a lucky mystery hostess winner. And what else? I'm hoping that the next video will be our June Club Couture, but we'll talk more about Club Couture when that comes in. So thank you very much. I'll be posting a picture of this, and I'm looking forward to more of the 4th of July home decor from Chalk Couture. If you need my website, it's up there on the screen. This is my Chalk site where you can do some shopping. chalkcouture.com/Michele Postal. And if you are a subscriber to my newsletter, June has gone out. If you did not receive it, let me know. There is a video in the newsletter showing you how they designed the June Club Couture. And there's also a tip video in there. So you're going to want to check out the newsletter. So thank you so much. And if you ordered the Memorial Day sale, the order is supposed to be here tomorrow. So super excited about that. Have a great night. Good night.